Hello everyone, good evening. So now I'm going to share my screen. Just let me know once you people are able to see. Okay. Are you guys able to see my screen? Okay, fine, fine. So before starting, if you guys have any question, okay, related to the previous session, we will take that one at the end of the session. That I wanted to let you know. We will have 15 minutes Q&A session. Okay. In case in between, whenever I'm explaining anything, and if you are not getting that, please do ask me to repeat that. Okay. So like, if you have any question, anything, you can ask in between in chat box. And at the end of this session, I will allow you to unmute your mic, so you will be able to speak. Like in between, if I'll allow you, then like rest of the person may get disturbed. So that's why I want to continue actually this session till 10:30, and post that we'll take questions. Is that okay? Yeah. And one more important thing is, today is the last demo session for this HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. From tomorrow onwards, we will start the regular classes. Okay. So the person who have already registered, just simply you can ignore, but for them who have not registered yet, okay, so I would like to share the payment details and all. Like last session, some people have asked like who is the concerned person to talk regarding that payment and all. So I'm going to share that information. So here you can connect with them actually. Okay, so I'll share that. So okay, you can check out the chat box first. And if you are really interested to join this course, then I'm going to share the bank details as well. Okay, so instruction and everything is given in the chat that you can check out. Okay, is that okay? Now we can start this session. You can connect with him later. I think he might be busy with some other demo session because he is the admin, so you can connect with him. In class we will put everything, like once you will pay, you will get register, you people will be added in the Google Classroom. Okay, and post that only you will be able to get all those like materials which I have said, like I will be sharing in the Google Classroom. WhatsApp group also, yes. Once we will finalize the students, the person who will pay, then we will share that WhatsApp group link, and then you can join that group. Okay. Is that okay? Any question? Okay, fine. So now we are going to start the session. So today we will learn about, like in case we have learned. First, I'm going to recap something which we have learned in the previous session. Means last session, we have learned about the anchor tag, means how to add any link and how many types of link are there. We have already seen that. If you missed out that one, then you can check out my recorded videos. Okay. And in case still, if you have any doubt, then you can ask in the Q&A session once we will take that one. Okay. So today we will see how to add any image in a web page. Okay. So that we will see how to add any image and what tag we need to use. So here first I'm going to put a comment, a separate section, so you will be able to understand what tag I have started here and what topic we are going to start in this file. Okay, so here just I will put a comment. I'm going to decorate it a bit so it will look good. HTML5, we are going to learn about image tag. Okay. So here we will see what tag we have to use and how to import any image from the web or from your local directory. Okay. And how you can display that one on the web page. So for that, you have to use one tag called img tag. Okay. So here we are going to use this img tag. Okay. So simply if you are writing img, nothing will happen actually on the page. If I'll save here, as you can see, nothing is happening here. We are not able to see any change here. So what else we have to do? So here, whenever you are using image tag, like we were using here anchor tag, okay, and simply just putting that anchor tag and not, if you will not use that href uh, attribute over there, then you won't be able to actually redirect somewhere else, even though if you will place a simple text in between that anchor tag, isn't it? So likewise here also, if you want to add any particular image, okay, on the page, so that path you have to provide in that image tag. So simply you need to use one attribute called source. Okay, so in source is equal to, you have to pass path. It may be the relative path or the absolute path, both you can use. So in case if you want to take any image from the web which you want to display here on your web page, so what you can do, there are many actually free image websites are there. So I'm going to open one of them, like that is Pexels. You can download any image here and that is totally free. Some of them are like premium, okay, but most of them are free. You can download here. Let's say here I'm going to search something related to nature and we'll get some image over here that you can see. Okay, so I'm going to take this image, any image you can take. Okay, just I'll click here. Two ways are there that you can use this image in this case. First way, either you can download here the original size dimension, you can see it is mentioned over here. So large, medium, small, and whatever custom size you want to give, width and height accordingly, you can put here and you can download it. Okay, so both we will see here. So first one, I'm going to keep here the image address. I'm not going to download. Simply I will right click over this image and will copy the image address. So copy image address. See this option. We'll copy that address, and where we will go now, we'll just paste that path here as a value of the source attribute. Okay, now we'll save this one. Once you will save, no, that image will appear on the web page, but you can see that is the original resolution, or you can see the dimension here. This is very huge. So finally we are able to add the image on the web page. Okay, that's simple. So the first way we have seen how we can add something from the web by using the image address. Excuse me. So here simply I'm going to comment, we can add, okay, any image from the web, okay, by just adding the image address in src attribute, okay. Just we have to add that one in source attribute, that image address, okay, and you will be ready to go. So as you can see here, we have that image. Now the second thing we can do is, so what we can do is here, we can download it, okay. Now, so I'm going to take this one right now for like a small size, large only, 1920 into 1239. I will download it, okay. So I have downloaded it here. We'll copy it from there. I'm going to cut it from there actually. We'll close this site now, not required. And where I'm going to place that image? In HTML file. And we'll rename it, okay. So simply I'm going to write here nature. And what is the extension here? That is JPG that you can see, okay. So now another way is there that we can use. Simply what we have to do, we can add any image from our local machine, okay. How we can use? Simply again, you have to use the image tag, okay. And here again, as a source value, you have to pass that path where it is. So for now, you can see here we have index.html, and in the same folder, in HTML5 folder only, that nature.jpg image is also available. So simply what we can do is, in Visual Studio Code, just if you will put a cursor over here and will press Control space, you will get the IntelliSense of that path. So from there you can select. So here we have that option. We can simply select this nature.jpg, and again, if I'll save this one, we are able to see that image, okay. Here we have that image, another image. So as we can see here, we have two images. One I'm adding via using that web address of that image, okay, and another one I have added from our local machine, okay. Both of the method we have seen. Now, so we have seen the first attribute over here, first attribute. And one thing, if you have observed, I have not used any closing tag, okay, for this image. For this image, I have not used any closing tag. Why, you know? Because in between this tag, we are not going to place any text or anything, okay. So that's why closing tag is not required. And image tag, here I'm going to put another comment, that image tag is self closing tag, okay. Self closing tag, you do not have to close it, okay. Some people do like this. Means self closing tag means you have to put a forward slash at the end of the tag. So this is also supported. You won't get actually any difference here, but this is not recommended. Okay, this is not recommended. You can keep this one like this only. So we have seen the first attribute, which is the mandate one for image. Without source attribute, you won't be able to add any image in it. Okay, first attribute we have seen. Now the next attribute we are going to see, that is alt. Okay, so what is alt? So alt is nothing but alternate. Alternate what? Alternate text. So when to use this and why it is required? So let's say in case if you are placing any, in our first case here we will see, just I'm going to comment this one for now, okay? We'll place just one image on the page. Here we have just one image. Okay, so here we have one image. In case we are taking this image from web, okay, so right now it is available there. That's why we are able to see. In future, if they will replace that image from that path, what will happen? So right now it is there. So what I'm going to do, simply I will remove something from here because it is available. No, so just I'm going to make this one a wrong URL. In that case, what will happen? So I have removed that S from that address. So now if I'll save, okay, if I'll save, I'm not able to see here anything. One sec. It's loading. Sorry, 1 second. So here, as you can see, we are not able to see any image, but here we have one icon, broken image. Okay, so in that case, if you have like lots of image on the page, okay, and that image got replaced with something else, or they have removed the real owner of this image, they have removed from there that image. So in that case, you are getting the broken image. Let's say you have a like you have an article website, okay, and in that so many images are there, and you are not familiar actually what image was supposed to there, and that is broken now. Then you need to provide the alternate text, so user at least will be able to understand, and as well as the screen readers also will understand what exactly image was there. So I can say here, in our case, I'm giving one alternate text. If image is not getting downloaded properly on the web page, then you can provide some alternate text. You can say here nature image. Then what will happen? You will get that broken image icon. It is taking time to load that from the server. Okay. Broken image, and as well as you will get this alternate text. So at least you are able to understand, okay, what image was there and which is not downloading properly because of some reason. Okay, so it is broken. So now you are getting that alternate text. Okay, in case if it will get downloaded properly on the page, you won't be able to see that text. Okay, because that is alternate. Okay, that is alternate. If it is getting downloaded successfully, we are not able to see that. So the first reason is this, like in case if image is breaking, then you will be able to see on the page that alternate text. So that's why in image tag, image tag, source attribute as well as alt attribute is mandate. Okay. The second reason is for the screen reader and Google search. When you are, let's say if I'm writing here, if you have a pizza image, and here simply I'm writing pizza, just one example I'm giving you here, pizza image. So if you are searching something related to pizza, okay, on the Google, so Google search engine will rank your page as well in that list. Okay, so that's why Google, actually the SEO person, are recommending this alt attribute. Even if you will check this tag in validator, HTML validator, that I will show you, like how to validate any HTML tag. So in that also, if you will leave this alt no here, you will not get any error here. It will work. But if you will check the performance metrics, there you will get that one suggestion, like you supposed to add the alt attribute for performance. Okay, so that's why it is mandate, the alt attribute. So we have seen the use case, when to use this and why it is required. So these two attributes are mandate to have in image tag. Okay, now I'm going to comment this one simply. We'll uncomment this. How I'm uncommenting? Simply I'm selecting this one. If you will press control and forward slash, it will comment. And if you will press again control and forward slash, it will uncomment that. Okay, so now again, if your local image is not getting downloaded properly because of some reason, again, here also you will get what? One second. You will get again the same broken image icon. You are not getting this. It's loading or what? Let me check. Let me inspect this. One second, guys. So here we have that image. Okay. If you will check the network tab, it will show you that is broken actually. See here, 404 nature.jp. Actually, the 404 is the status code. It means not found. Okay. And who is requesting that image? Index.html. So this is not found. It's supposed to actually show that like broken image, but I'm not sure why it is not showing right now. It's supposed to show that. You will get that. Okay. So in case if it is not there, you can provide some alternate text over here. Okay, now it is coming. Okay, so as you can see here, we have that. If we will remove this alt attribute, then we are getting this one. Okay, this broken image. Now we are getting here that alternative text as well, as we have seen already. So these two attributes are mandate whenever you are using image tag. Okay, and this is the alternate attribute is the best practice to place in your image tag. Okay, now here we have this image. Fine. So we have seen alt as well as source attribute. The next attribute we are going to see, that is title. And we have already seen that title attribute. So generally, when we can use title attribute, when you will hover over any tag or element which is getting rendered on the page, you will get a tooltip. So right now, if I'm hovering here on this image, I'm not getting any tooltip kind of thing. So I'm not able to get what image exactly it is. So what we can do, this global attribute also we can use in image tag, and that is title. Okay. Here, anything you can write, any description you can give here in title attribute. So I'm writing here nature image. Okay. I'm going to save this one. Now, if I'll hover over here, see, now I'm getting a tooltip, nature image. So for that purpose, we can use title attribute. Fine. We have seen yet three attributes. Now, As you can see, because of this image dimension, which is huge, we are not able to control that width and height. So how we can control that? So for that, we have here attribute called width just to control the width of the image. So whatever width is there, I'm not sure what exactly it is, I can control it. Let's say now if I'm giving here 100. So 100, if you are writing simply, that is nothing but 100 pixels, okay, of CSS unit. If I'll save here, see now it is 100 pixels only. So width is 100 pixels and height is auto by default. So that's why it is resizing accordingly. Now the second thing, second attribute here we have just to control that height, we can give here, let's say 200. So 200 is what? 200 is pixels. So now see, it is getting a stretch. Okay. So in case if you are controlling width, so no need to provide height. No need to provide height. Okay. Oh, sorry. Because automatically it will resize as per its aspect ratio. Okay. So here I'm going to make this one for now as 400. So here we have 400 width of this image. So 400 is what? Pixels. So simply you can write either 400 or you can write 400 pixels, px, as a unit. Okay. Still it is same. Okay. Now the same thing we can do with height as well. Height I'm going to make it as, let's say, 100. So now see, it is 100 pixels. Height is 100 pixels. You can write here px also is same. So these two attributes you can see, you can use in image tag just to control width and height. So either you can use here. So this is the fixed width. Okay. You're not able to change as per the device. Now I'll show you. See if I'm changing, no, 1 second. Now I'm going to show you this one. Just press Ctrl Shift I, you will be able to open this one, go to the element tab. So here we have all those nodes. So we have this option, this mobile icon, no? What it is saying, toggle device toolbar, Ctrl Shift M you can press. So it will toggle in mobile device. So see here, if you can see, we have an option called responsive. So if I'll change the device width, here it is getting change as per the device width that you can see. Okay. So the max width is here 400 pixels. It is not exceeding that width, whatever we have mentioned. But when we are resizing that, you can see here the width when we changing as per the device width, you can see it is getting resized. Okay. First thing we have seen. Now, we don't know exactly what will be the percentage of the viewport. At that time, what we have to do, simply we have to mention it as in percentage. So 100%, instead of pixels, we can mention here 100%. So whatever viewport width will be there, no, it will take that much like width. It will occupy the 100% width of that particular device. If we will mention here, let's say 50%. So 50% means half of the screen right now. Okay. So it is taking just 50%. So in percentage, you can mention the width or you can go with the pixels. Okay. These two units you can use here with the width attribute and height attribute to control the height and width of the image. So right now, I'm going to make this one as 50%. Okay. Fine. And height, I will take it as 200 pixels. Okay, both of the units I'm using because you will be able to remember, like what type of unit we are able to use here. Fine. So the next attribute we can use in image, that is, right now we do not have any border, but we can apply that. So simply, but generally we do not use this attribute. This one is deprecated. You can see it is in red color. So border, if you will write 10, 10 is nothing but 10 pixels. So here also you can pass px unit or 10 simply. So 10 pixels border you are able to see, and we cannot change this color from HTML. But here we have this attribute, just we can pass the border width here, okay, in pixels. If I'll give 100, so see 100 pixels border around this image we have, okay. But if someone will ask like, can we change here the border color from HTML? No, we cannot change. For that thing, means if you want to decorate this, we will use CSS, okay. Now I'll keep this one border as 10 only for now. So we are able to place here border as well around this image. Next thing, but don't use in real time because this one is deprecated. If you want to provide, as I said, the border, we can make use of CSS property. We do have border property over there. We'll see that one once we will start the CSS. Okay. Now, after border, we have one attribute called H space. Okay. H space. So what exactly H space is? So this is nothing but horizontal space. If you want some space on horizontal axis of this image, okay, so this one horizontally on right hand side or left hand side, then you can use this H space attribute. So right now we do not have any margin. So this is the default margin that you are able to see here in the browser. That is the default margin, okay. So now what if you want like 50 pixels gap on left side as well as right side? So simply you need to use H space 50. See here 50 pixels gap here we have, as well as here also we have 50 pixels gap. But how you will be able to see that? I can show you that one. Let's say I'm going to copy this and the same image I'll copy and paste here, okay, and will not use here H space. We'll save this one. So right now it is coming here because we do not have much space on the right hand side. So here again it is taking 50%. 50% width. That's why you do not have any space here, more space, like 50% width of this image. Again, extra 50 pixels left hand side, 50 pixels right hand side, you have the margin. That is nothing but edge space, horizontal space. So that's why it is coming in the new line. So what we can do, we'll make this one as 30%. Here we have 30%, and this one also, let's say 40%. So now both of the images are able to get adjusted here. Okay. So left hand side, I'm just going to inspect this one. So then you will be able to see. If I'll hover here, no, 1 second, sorry, I clicked on stop sharing. So once if I'll hover here, see. So left hand side, if I'm hovering here on this image, we have like orange color margin left hand side as well as on right hand side. Okay, fine. Now I'm coming to this box. So see here, we have 50 pixels. This is nothing but C margin. 50 pixels left side, 50 pixels right side. But on top and bottom, we do not have any margin. Padding also we do not have. Padding, we will see what exactly is there. We have 10 pixels border as well. So 10 pixels left hand side, top, right, as well as at bottom. Okay, so we are able to see that, means the H space is getting applied on this image. So whenever you want left hand side and right hand side margin for any image, you can use H space attribute. Okay. Now the second thing, likewise here we have I'm going to change this one to now 50%, and here also 50%. So horizontal space we have seen. Okay. Vertical space now we will see. Okay. So vertical space that you can see here on top of this image, that is the default margin. Okay. And at the bottom also default margin is there. We do not have extra margin. So what if you want to add some gap between these two images and here from the viewport where it is starting from? So then you can go with the V space is equal to, we can pass again 50 pixels gap on top of the image and at the bottom of the image. So now if you will save this, see on top of this image, because I'm applying for this image only, on top of this image we have 50 pixels margin, at the bottom also we have 50 pixels margin. So whenever you want to keep margin around the image, you can go with the H space and V space. Okay, this is the first way. Another way, by using CSS you can apply margins to any element. Okay, so that also we will see, but here for image we have these attributes available, so that's why I'm showing you that you can make use of these attributes. Now we are going to learn about, I'm going to comment this one, another attribute, and that is align attribute. So what is the use of align? Align is for alignment. So by default, if you will see the viewport, the image is left aligned, it is towards left. What if you want on the right hand side or in middle of the viewport? Then you can use align attribute. Okay, so align is also, you can see that is deprecated, don't use this in real time, but still it works actually in the browser, it is supported. You can make use of CSS instead of align attribute. So but here we have this one, so I'm showing you. So if I'll pass here align left, so you won't be able to see any changes here. If I'll save, right now I have not saved it, you can see here. So it will stick here on the left hand side because that is the by default alignment. We are not able to see any change. Now if you will use right, okay, so see here, it is on the right hand side of the viewport, second option that we can see. And the third one is, that is center. Sorry, center, left align, we can do alignment. Center, we have some center tag that we have to use here. After that, we have V align. So V align is nothing but in horizontal axis. If you want to align something left or right, then we have to use what? Align attribute. Vertically, if you want to align this, then we have V align attribute. Okay, that is V align, vertical align attribute. So when we can use this vertical alignment, that we will see. So let's say if you are using any image in between a paragraph. So here we have, let's say this image is placed between a paragraph. Okay, so here I'm going to place this image in between. So by default, if you are able to see vertically, here we have this image at the bottom. What if you want to make this one center? Means you have to compare this paragraph. Okay, so paragraph, if I'm selecting, see, it is still here, means image is going up and it is at the bottom. So by default, if you will write here vertical align bottom, see here, there is no change, it is at the bottom. Now what if you want this image with respect to this paragraph in middle? Then what will happen? You have to write here first what? Middle. Then see, this image is in the middle of the paragraph. See here. Okay. And the third and the last value we can use, that is top, vertical line top. So now this image is aligned from top, you can see, with this paragraph. So these three values we can use for the vertical alignment. Okay. And for alignment, we can use either left or right. Here also, if we will use left, no, so the image will go on the left hand side here. See, even though this image is in the center of the paragraph, that you can see. If we will use right, it will go to the right hand side of this paragraph. So that we can use that alignment. So we have seen the source attribute, alt, title, width, height, border, align, vertical align. Now we are done with the attributes of the images. Okay. What else we have to learn in the image tag section? That we will see. So what if you want to group an image, okay, with the, like you can say, the caption of that image. Generally, we apply H space and V space for images only. Okay, nowhere else. Okay, so now here we are going to see what if you want to group some image, like here we have one image. Okay, so now we know like what exactly source is. So in source, I'm going to put a nature image. In alt means alternate text, here we are going to put nature image. Width, I'm going to take it as let's say 50%. So here we have this image now. Okay, no border, nothing, no horizontal space. Next to this, here I'm going to write paragraph. Simply, this is the caption of this image. Simply I'm writing. So here we have the paragraph tag and image tag, but these two things are not grouped. Okay, so what we can do instead of this, same thing we are going to mimic here. We will take one new tag called figure tag. Okay, figure. So here we have figure tag. So this is the parent element you have to take, this tag, figure tag. And this is the new tag in HTML5. Whenever you want to group the caption, means information about image or video or audio, whatever you have, and some audio is there, some image is there, then you can use here simply image or audio video. We will see later. We have that section as well, HTML multimedia elements. So for now, we have seen just image. So I'm going to place, or we can copy the same image over here. Okay. So here we have this image. And as we have kept here this image inside fig caption, so for fig caption, sorry, figure. So here for figure, we have some like the default styles. So that's why here we do not have like, as you can see here, we have just the default padding or margin, you can say, of the browser. But here for the, because of the figure tag, here we have some extra gap. Okay. Now, if you want to provide any caption of this image, simply you have to use one tag called fig caption. Okay. And in fig caption, you have to place that text. So whatever information you want to provide about that image, sorry, image, you have to place that text in between fig caption. So if you'll save, so this text is starting from here, that you can see with that image, means this fig caption is related to this image. One more thing, either generally we place the information about the image at the bottom, but in case if you want to keep the caption on top of it, okay, on top of image, that also you can do. Okay, so here we have this one, see. So we are able to place the text, or the, you can say, the fig caption on top of this image. So then you can make use of fig caption and figure tag, just to wrap that one, like any multimedia element, if you have and you want to provide any caption for that, then you can use figure and fig caption tag. Any question, guys, you have till now? Okay, the font size of the Visual Studio Code you want me to increase. Okay, let me do it now. Here we have this one. Now, is this okay? Is it visible now? So how to center the caption? We can make use of center tag also, but we have the CSS again. So by using CSS, we can do that. Okay. It's placed in the different folder. What will be the source address? Okay, fine. So if you have an image not in the same folder, in some other folder, then what you have to do? So simply, let's say I'm going to do one thing here. I will remove this image. Simply, I'll press Control space. So here default folder location is coming. So if you have to go outside that folder, simply press dot dot forward slash, means one level up. I'm going in my directory. Okay. And then here we have demo folder, new project folder. So in demo folder, I'm not going here. We have new folder. And after this, in this one, we have project folder. Again, we have image folder. I can take any image here. We'll save it. Okay, some spaces and something is there. Let me do one thing. One thing we can do here directly. Simply open that folder. And if you have here that image, copy this path. One second. Here. Food one. Let me change this one. I think I need to place this one as a forward slash only. And here I think we have that food one dot jpg. That path I'm not able to get. I think because of this folder space or something is there. Let me try some other folder, then we'll see. 1 second. Okay, let me try this one. We'll see this why it is not working and we'll let you know. Okay, we'll check this one. But it's better to do this one only, like whenever you have any project folder, no, you create one project folder. In that folder, like here we have the HTML5 folder, no. So if you have any images, so simply create a new folder, put whatever name you want to, but the meaningful one will be images or img folder, and simply place that image inside that folder. Okay, and from there you can access. Now I can show you here right now how the structure is. So you are inside index html and you have to access this image which is inside image folder. So simply what you can do is uh, you can press control space here, select that image folder, and then that image name, save it. You will be able to see that image. But from your local machine, how to check, how to take that one, that image path, that I will show you tomorrow once I'll check that one why it is not working. Okay, so right now I don't want to waste time on that. So the best practice is this one only, to create a folder and put your image in that folder. Okay, so if you do not have any other question related to the image tag, we can go with the next topic. Do you have any question, guys? What is that? We can put alternate image. Alternate image means multiple images we can put by using source set attribute. But right now we are not learning the responsive website. So that's why I have not explained. Once we will start the media queries, no, then you will be able to understand what exactly the source set attribute is. Based on the different device width and resolution, we will be able to download that. Yeah, round shape image and everything that we will be able to do by using CSS. Okay, so see how you can do. That is so simple. If you are really interested to see that, so what we can do, let's say here we have image width. I'm going to make it as 100 pixels. Okay, by using CSS. And height also I'm going to make it as 100 pixels. Just to make this one rounded, what you can do is apply that property border radius. Okay, border radius, simply the huge radius size you can put here, 100 pixels. See, now this is a rounded image it is. So we will see all those things. Don't worry about that. But that is a part of CSS. We will explain you that. Don't worry. Okay. So now we are going to start with the next topic, that is table tag. So when to use table tag, that we will see. So simply I'm going to copy this one. Here we'll see table tag. Okay. So when to use table tag? Whenever you want to display any tabular data on the web page, then you can use table tag. In table tag, so many other tags are also there. So first of all, just I'm going to show you here in HTML, what are the tags are there in HTML table tag. So before that, I'm going to show you here, like, let's say here we have one table. Okay, simple. And if you want to display something here in tabular form, okay, simply we have columns and rows as well. Some rows are there. So how to represent this type of table on the web page? What tag you have to use? That I'm going to show you. So from starting only, I will explain you. So how to create a row, how to create a table data cell, or you can say the column for the row, how to create a table, everything I will show you. So just the starting I'm going to show you. If you want to create a table, table, simple like this one. Okay. So here, first you have to use the table tag, table opening tag, and table closing tag. This tag you have to use. Now, inside table, as many rows you want to create, you can. But let's say here we have just one row. The first row I have created. Forget about this one right now. One row you have created, let's say. So as many rows you want to create now, you have to write those many times. Tr tag is nothing but table row. Table row. You have to start it and you have to close it with this tr tag. Okay. Now you have to decide how many columns you want in this rows. So let's say here I'm going to create 1, 2, 3, 5 columns are there in first row. So whenever you are going to create any table column, or you can say data cell, you have to use TD tag, means table data tag. You have to open like this. And if you want to close that, simply you have to write like this / and TD, table data. Okay. So the conclusion is here, whenever you are going to create any table, you have to write like this. First, you have to start the table tag. Okay. Table tag. In between, as many rows you want, you have to create those many tr tags. So in our case here, we are creating just, let's say, one table row. So now we have one row. So how many table data cell you want? So in that, if you are simply writing td open and close, here let's say we have one. Okay. And here we are going to write td. Okay. Another td tag inside tr only, another td tag, and here we have two. So how many columns are there here inside this row? One, and this one is two. So like that, we have to write the table tag, tr tag, table data tag. So that we will see practically now. Okay. So these are nothing but rows, and vertical section will be like this one is columns. Okay. So now we'll see that. Whenever you want to show a tabular data on web page, then you have to use table tag. Okay. So here, first of all, one more comment I'm going to write. Okay. To create a row inside a table, you have to use which tag? tr tag. Okay. Another thing here we have inside table row. Okay. That is nothing but tr. You have to use which tag? td tag. Td is nothing but table data. Okay. Table data tag to create a column or a cell. Okay. So now we'll see how to create that. So first of all, we have to create a table. Simply table open tag, table closing tag. Means you are saying, hey, I'm starting my table here, which I need to show on the web page, and I'm closing it here. How many table rows you want? You can create here tr, means one row. Okay, one row is created, but you're not able to see anything here. Now, how many columns you want in that row? Let's say I want 4 or 3 for now. td, one I have created. Okay, td, second I have created. td, third I have created. Now if I'll save, here I'm able to see just 1, 2, 3, but this is not in the form of table. Okay, fine. So we have created just one row. What if you want to create another row? So simply same format, another tr tag, and in between as many columns you want, you have to place those many number of table data tag. So again, we have 1, 2, 3, but still this is not looking like exactly the table tag. Sorry, tabular data. So what we have to do just to show that one as a table data. So for that one, inside table tag, see where I'm using inside table tag, you have to use one attribute which is deprecated called border. Okay. And again, border, as we have learned for the image, the same. Likewise, you can use here that border property, sorry, attribute, and you have to pass here this one as what? Pixels. Now, this is like a table, but it is not looking good because here we are using border as 10 pixels. So I'm just going to use border and I'm not going to pass any value here. Let's see what is happening. See, then also it is like a table only. So at least you can pass 1 pixel border. So that is the default one. Even though if you're passing or not, if you are using that border property, sorry, border attribute in table tag, it will appear like a table. Okay. Now we are able to create here successfully. See, you can see that table on the web page. Now, what else we can do with the table? Okay. So here we have seen like how to create a normal table. I'm going to comment this one. One by one, I have written it. Let's say at a time you have to create 7 rows, and in that 7 rows you want three columns. So what you will do, you will create like this table, and then tr tag. How many tr tag? 7. So 7 times you have to write tr tag, and then in each and every table row tag you have to create table data. No, I'm not going to do that. I will make use of that emet extension. So shortcut I'm going to use. See how you can create that. Like simply if I'm writing table and pressing tab, it is creating one table tag, but I'm not going to do that. I will write this. I want one table. Inside that table, okay, inside that table, I want row. Okay, fine. How many rows you want? I want 7 rows. Okay, fine. Inside each and every table row, I want table data. Okay. How many table data I want? 3. We'll press tab. So automatically it is creating those many rows. Okay. But we do not have data now. Again, one by one, we have to type here. So again, that I'm not going to do. What I'm going to do here, simply, I'll take a curly brace over here. Item dollar. By default, it is going to take like that. That is kind of placeholder. See, here we have this table. So in seconds, we have created this table just by using that emet extension. If someone is new for this demo session, who is not familiar with what exactly emet is, you can check out my like previous recorded videos, but still I'm saying like check out the emet extension documentation. You will understand what exactly is that. And still, if you have question, you can ask me later in the session. Now, just to apply the borders and all those cells, like we have to use what? Border is equal to 1. This is the attribute for the table. So now you are able to see this tabular data here. Okay. We are going to change it now. So here all the items and everything is looking like same, but I want to change here what? Heading of the table, top heading. So let's say I have to create a scoreboard, okay, of a cricket team. Then what we can do is simply here we can write player, okay, run, simply scored runs, faced balls. Okay, here we have this one. But as you can see, but still, so the heading should be like something, it should be different to the rest of the items, which is in the column. Okay. So what we have to do in table tag, we have one additional tag for especially for headings that we can use. Yeah, instead of TD, no, TD, we can use here simply TH. Okay. Instead of TD, we can use TH. And one more thing, if you will observe here, once I'm changing here, just this side, another side, the closing tag is also getting changed. Simply see, if I'm changing this one, no, TH, another side automatically it is getting changed. So how it is happening? So that also you will be able to see. I'll show you why it is happening. So here TH tag, if I'm using now, see the heading is appearing in the bold font. Okay, so that's why we supposed to use TH tag, and even for the screen readers. So for this, whatever I was typing, and automatically it was getting close. For that, I use auto close tag extension. You can search for this and you can install it. Okay, auto close tag extension. Okay. TH is nothing but table heading. Okay. Yeah, double lines, it shows that we will see. I'm coming to that. Okay. What exactly is that? By using CSS, we can remove that one. We have some property called like border collapse. Okay. And border separate, that we will see. Murli Krishna. Yeah. Shiva, TH means table heading. Okay. Now see, here we have player, scored runs, faced, number of balls. Okay. So this is the heading and we are using on top. Okay. Now we have rest of, and whenever you are creating a table heading, just you need to replace that TD, nothing else. Instead of TD, normal table data cell, you have to use what? Table heading. Okay. So here we have created this one. We are able to put border even, as you can see. Now, what else we can do here? What if you want to put like a caption for this table, like related to like if you have seen in some books, they will give some tabular data and below that they will mention like table 1.2 and the caption of the table they put. Actually, generally you can do in the web as well the same thing. For that, what you have to use, you have to use caption tag for that here. Fig caption we have seen, but caption you can use for table. And here, simply I'm going to write a score board. Okay. So on top of this table, you are able to see this, no? When we are adding caption. Now, one interesting thing here I'm going to show you. This caption tag I have placed immediately after this table tag when I'm opening this one as a first child of this table tag. Then I'm starting the row. Fine. So what if at the end of the all the rows, or you can say before ending the table, if I'll place caption scoreboard 1, what will happen? So see, even though if you are placing here at the end, it is coming on top of the table only. So this is not like a fig caption here. So fig caption, if you'll place on top, it will appear on top of the image or any multimedia element. If you'll place at the bottom, it will appear at the bottom. But this is not the case for the caption of the table. Wherever you will keep either on top or bottom, it will appear on top. But if you want to change the caption, instead of top, you want to put it at bottom, we can do that by using CSS. So everything I will show you when I will start CSS. That's why I'm saying like we can do this one in CSS. Okay. So do remember this. So I'm going to comment this one for now. That is not required. Okay. Now, after this, we have seen how to add caption. That is fine. Now we are going to learn about align attribute again. Okay. Align attribute. So let's say if you want to align this item, here we have item 2, item 3. So as per its heading, because the heading text you can see, it is taking the max width this much here only till here. Okay, from here to here. So that's why it is not exceeding that limit. But here, if you will see, the score runs is coming from here to here. That's why here we have some white space. Okay. Now, in case here I'm writing player name. Okay. So now see here we have now a space. As per this heading only, this is aligned. Okay. And here we have some space. So as you can see, this table data is aligned left side, not right side, not even in center. So what if you want this data in center? Okay. Data in center or right hand side. Then what you can do, simply here in this TD tag, I'm going to use align attribute. By default, it is left. So that's why you won't be able to see any change. Another option we can do here, the same attribute I'm going to apply for the second one. And instead of left here, I'm going to write center. So as you can see here, now this item is in center of this cell. Horizontally, it is center. Okay. Same attribute here I'm going to apply for the, you can see the first row is here for the heading. Second row is here. Okay. So in second row, I am first table data is this one. Okay. And second table data is this one where I have applied a line center. And the last one is by default, it will be left, but now I'm going to put here right. I'm going to remove this one. So see here, this is right aligned, this is center aligned, and by default it is left. Okay, that we can see. Yeah. I'm coming to that. Like here, I'm showing you individually. Okay, if you want to align any table data, then just I'm showing you. Now, instead of this here, instead of applying here, if you want to apply this row here directly, you can write for this specific row, align center. So each and every item of this row is now center aligned. Okay. Now, what if you want to use this one for directly table? If you will use this align attribute directly to the table here, what is happening, you know, table itself is getting aligned in the center of the viewport. Okay. So always remember when you want to align the table, you have to use the align attribute to the table tag. If you want to align any specific, what we say, that row of the table, then apply directly align center to the table. But still, if you have like thousands of rows or 10,000s of rows for any table, okay, then this is very challenging actually. Then what you have to do, you have to make use of, see, here I have shown you, like if you will use with the align attribute with the table tag, the table itself is getting aligned in the center. You can go with the right. Okay, fine. That is okay. By default, I'll keep this one on the left. So here individually you have to target the table row. So as I was saying, if you have like thousands of rows, then what you will do? So in that case, you can make use of what? CSS. Simply what you have to do is you have to write here one code. Let's say simply I'm writing tr and simply I'm going for text align center. See, just one line is working for me. Okay, just I'm writing tr and just I have written here text align center, and it is working for all the rows. If you have n number of rows, you will be able to align center, right, left, wherever you want. But right now I'm not explaining CSS. That's why whatever attributes are available, no, directly which you can use in table tag, because I am explaining you about just HTML. That's why I have not explained about that alignment and all. So I was showing you here, like individually you can target any table data cell, or you can go with the specific table rows by using this align attribute. And if you want to align all those table rows cells individually, you have to target here table row, and everywhere you have to write align center or whatever you want, whatever alignment you want. If you don't want to write here, you can go with the CSS. Okay, fine. So now we have seen about the horizontal alignment. One more thing, in interview they might ask you like, hey, what is the default alignment for any table data? I'm saying table data. So the default alignment will be, I'm going to save this one. See, the default alignment is the left hand side. It is aligned left. Table data is aligned left. And this one is center because explicitly I have here mentioned that align center for this specific row. How about this table heading? That also we will see. So I'm going to paste multiple texts here just to show you. See here. So I have not aligned this one horizontally, but by default it is in center. It is in center. And for normal table data, table heading will be always by default center aligned. And by default table data will be left aligned. Okay, always remember this. Now, we have another attribute called V align. That is nothing but vertical align. Okay, so that also we are going to see. But here we will learn about this one. I'm going to use BR tag. Here also I'll use BR tag. So I'm breaking this one. So vertically, if you will see vertically, this item is in center, in middle. Vertically, see, it is in middle. And by default, it was where? By default, on the left alignment I'm talking about, horizontal alignment, it will be, if I will remove the alignment, no, it will be on the left side. So horizontal alignment for the table data will be left aligned, and vertical alignment, it will be in middle. So here I'm going to again undo this one. So align center. And if you will use vertical alignment for just for this one, I'm going to use just to show you that for the second table data cell, I'm going to use here V align attribute. Okay, V align is equal to, by default, it is middle. So that's why you are not able to see any change here. Instead, if I will use here again V align for the last item in the second row here for item 3, this one. If we will use vertically align this one at the bottom. Okay. So now see here, it is bottom aligned. Vertically, it is at the bottom. Now, what if you want on top? Simply change this one to top. So we are able to do this as well, vertical alignment or horizontal alignment. So for horizontal alignment, simply you need to use what? Align attribute. And for vertical alignment, we have to use V align attribute. And for this one, we have 3 possible values. The default one is middle, second one is top, and the last one is bottom that we can use. Okay. So we can make the scoreboard also like a scoreboard in broad letters. We can. So now, so we have seen the vertical alignment also. Now we'll see for the table header. Okay, table head. So how actually the alignment will be for the table head. So just I'm going to put a break over here, break tag, we'll see. So vertically, this one is also in the middle, and table data will be also in the middle, vertically I'm saying. But when it is coming to the horizontal alignment, by default table data will be left aligned, and this one will be center aligned. table head will be center aligned. So we have learned about the align attribute as well as vertical alignment attribute. Now what I'm going to do is, let's say if you want some space between each and every cell here, this is one cell, this is another cell, and we have very less gap between each and every cell. So what if you want the gap between all those cells? So for that, here we have means gap between cells, I'm saying, okay, between cells. So for that, here we have new attribute called cell spacing. Okay, cell spacing is equal to here. Also, you have to pass in pixels. So if I'm giving here 1 pixels, there's no change. If I'll give 10 pixels, 1 second, cell spacing. See, so each and every cell you can see now. Here we have this one as a separated cell, and we have how much gap between each cell? 10 pixels. We can keep this one as 50 also in and this value is in pixels. So in side table, but outside the cell, here we have a space. Whenever you are using cell spacing, no, so it will be the space between cells. Here this is one cell, another cell, another cell here. So this is the gap. If you want gap like this between cells, you can use cell spacing. Okay, so for now I'm going to keep this one as 10 only. Here we have 10, or let's make it 20. So we have seen when to use cell spacing. Now we have another attribute also, and what is that? Here you can see between this cell border and item, there is no gap actually. What if you want gap between this item as well as the border of this cell? So for that one, we have one attribute called cell padding. Okay, and again here this value also you have to pass in pixels. So I'm going to give here 10. So see, now we have some gap between this border as well as here the content. So you can use cell spacing and cell padding, but you need to understand when to use cell spacing, when to use cell padding. When you want space between the cell border and its content, you have to use cell padding. When you want the name itself is stating what is cell spacing, the space between cells. Okay, then you have to use cell spacing attribute. Okay, till here guys, you have any question? 1 second. Any question guys? No. So we are done for the day. Tomorrow we'll continue again the table tag. Okay, okay, the width and height or the font size, what you are saying, Venkat? Font size you want me to increase? Okay, font that we can change actually. See, by using CSS you can do this, but still if you want to change this one here itself, you can make use of simply h tag, h1 heading tag. Okay, see here how it is. Is that clear? Yeah. Can we please get total list of HTML tags with the description? Yes, yes. Actually, see how the classes I'm taking, whatever I'm writing here, no, whatever I'm typing, this file I will provide you each and every day. Okay, with the description, whatever I'm explaining here. Next thing about material. So material, each and every Sunday, I will post you in the Google Classroom. Okay, that will be in the PDF format. So the whole week, whatever I'm going to teach you, that will be the total summary, the material in detail, actually, not summary. I would say the total like tags or whatever content I'm teaching, that will be in detail. I'm preparing the material now. I'll provide you material. Yeah, group is there. I have a WhatsApp group. I will share that link once means today is the last demo session. It was actually last demo session. From tomorrow onwards will be the regular classes. And Prasad is going to share you the new link of the new room. Okay. The person who has not yet registered, they can get registered. I have already shared the payment details and all. If you want me to share, again, I will share in the chat, but you can check the chat box. Post registration, I will start sharing the files, whatever I'm teaching. Yeah, in Google Classroom, whoever get registered, no, Prasad has their email ID, so he will add you in that Google Classroom. Fee is 4,000 for HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and like for jQuery as well. So this was the last demo, and if you do not have any question, feel free to drop off. If you have any question, you can ask me. We are done with the like today's session. We are not yet done with the table tag. We have many attributes and tags still to learn in table. No, I don't think so. EMI payment is available. No, Naresh, you are not audible. Yeah, the person who want to leave, they they feel free to leave actually. See, as we are not learning about the backend thing, but still, as I said, once we will start JavaScript async programming, no, I will take a dummy endpoint. Means as we get in the form of like JSON data, no, so same thing will be there. We will take one API, and from there we will render the data and we'll display in the front end. I actually take 2 hours only. Means this was the demo session. It will go up to 11 once I will start the regular classes. Hey, hi Naresh. Yeah, tell me. One second, one second. Uh, Now I have allowed you to talk. Now you can unmute and you can ask whatever you have question, Naresh.
Okay, okay. This option is for everyone, only for me, especially.
No, I have allowed you to talk. That's why because you have raised your hand. That's why.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to connect you from last 10 minutes,
Oh,
but I'm not
sorry.
able to ask you. Yeah, that is the reason
Sorry,
I'm
sorry.
sending the message. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, actually, my question is not about the subject. It's regarding about the subject material and soft copies. So, yeah, how do you provide the soft copies or materials in the weekend? Or can you please tell me the same thing what you are explaining in the Visual Studio that will you provide or
No, that we will provide. And apart from that, also I have planned actually. Like most of the people are like new. They won't be able to recall the topics. So I thought, okay, I need to create one PDF and I will provide you details, the description and explanation why whatever I'm telling you now right now. So like that, that will be a documentation, text documentation with code.
okay, the way that will be the same the way how you are teaching.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, that will be the same step by steps like you are
Yes,
teaching.
yes, step by step, same attributes, same topics.
Okay, okay. But the real time experience will not be there. Only the subject will be there, right?
Yeah,
Matter.
because some people need that also, notes also.
Yes, yes.
So
There will
so
be
that
any samples, examples under that.
examples, the examples will be there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. So you will provide in the soft copy, right?
In soft copy.
And
Yes.
as you told just now, so that you will provide in the every weekend, soft copy and as well the something that you will be
See, a
uploaded
code
in the Google Meet.
yeah, Google Classroom. In that what happens, every day the tech team or you can say the admin person will be there who is recording my videos. Okay, first thing.
Okay. Okay.
So the person who has paid like the full amount 4,000, they will get videos. Okay, and
Mhm.
whatever code I'm writing, no, that code I
Okay.
will share in the same Google Classroom. Okay, and from
Mhm.
there every day I'm saying post this session from tomorrow
Mhm.
onwards. Once we'll start the regular classes,
Mhm.
everyone will be able to get that what we say that coding exercise whatever we are doing here, that
Okay.
file,
Okay.
two things. Okay, third, as I said, at the end of the like you can say like every week on Sunday I will provide that soft copy which I promised right now.
Okay. Okay. That you will provide the soft copy.
Yeah,
That
that
we.
will be weekly. That will be weekly, but the code exercise files and recording every day you will get that updated thing.
Okay. Okay. The recorded video also will get.
I think if you have paid 4,000, no, then you will get.
Yeah. Yeah. The fee which we are paying right now.
Yes, yes,
For that
yes.
4,000 rupees, you'll get the videos,
Videos
right?
as yes, yes,
But I'm
videos.
unable to find that person that who to whom I have to pay. Today I tried to contact three people. No one lift to
Okay,
my call. Actually, no
okay.
one lift to my call.
Oh, maybe they are busy with some other demo session.
But I,
That's
I
why.
actually I call them after 7 p.m. after my completion of my office work hours. I
Okay.
can't. Can you please provide their contact number to whom
Yeah,
I have
sure,
to,
sure,
so
sure.
that I will ask them. So,
Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to put the
and
same.
one more doubt. So
Yes.
after completion of all the this course like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, will you
Mhm.
provide a complete whole material at a time through soft copy?
Whole material.
Once
Yes,
a time,
yes,
once a time.
yes,
Why?
yes.
Because
See,
sending weekly wise, actually that will be like,
yeah,
um,
that you need to track, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, that is not.
I will merge all those PDF at the end of this session. And one more thing, see, for HTML, I'm going to provide first the like material. For CSS, if you will ask about material, I have my Udemy course. Okay, the complete recorded with the description, all details with real-time demo. Okay,
Okay,
so that free coupon I will share with you. Actually, that is premium. but the whoever will join, no, once I will complete this session, CSS session, then only I will share that. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Can I know that name which what you're having in the Udemy so that I will find once.
Okay. Yeah. So that is like with my name only, MD Tafsirul Haq Danish.
Oh my, it's difficult.
Ha.
It is
Okay. I'm
difficult.
typing my name.
Yeah, please. So that if it is low price, then we can purchase it also. No?
Yeah, you can, but yeah, I'll give you as a free if you'll join this course.
Okay, okay.
Why to
Thank you.
purchase?
Okay, okay. Thank you. MD. Okay.
Yeah, payment
Okay.
details and the contact details means if you want to reach out to the person, like regarding this payment and
But
all,
not this person. This person is not lifting that call.
it he will actually.
Just second. It is not copy and pasting. TAFSIRULHAQ.
Meanwhile, I'm taking another person on like he has also question. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Narayana, yeah. Now I have allowed you to speak. Please unmute your mic if you have any question.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Hey, good evening.
Sir, actually I done payment,
Okay.
but I didn't any confirmation back, sir.
Yeah, you will get tomorrow morning. If you are not getting, means anyhow you will get tomorrow because uh, from tomorrow onwards we have regular classes, so you will get the updated link.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Fine. Thank you, sir.
yeah, no problem. Anyone
So
else has a question?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
so we will get for this 4,000 we'll get soft copy and as well the recorded video class which you are teaching right now, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you. I need this confirmation from you.
Yeah.
That's why. That is the reason today. Actually, I have actually these bank details, but no one is lifting my call to ask all these details. That is the reason.
Oh, okay, okay. So JSP, Harika, JSP is a different thing that is not related to our like JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. If JSP means what JavaScript programming you have typed or Java servlet page. JavaScript we are going to learn. Yes, I will teach you. If you have checked my course content, in that I have already mentioned that I'm going to teach HTML, CSS. Like I will show you how to make a responsive website by using Flexbox and media queries. Okay. Pradosh. Yeah, Flexbox and grids are two different things. So grids again is a like a big topic. So I'm not covering in this course. Flexbox I will. Hey Harika, uh, you have raised your hand. If you have any question, you can unmute your mic and you can ask.
Hi, Tanish.
Hey, hi.
Yeah, just thought of asking you, I mean, is there any JSP course available if in case it is not coming under this?
JSP, I need to check with the team. We'll let you
Actually,
know.
of course, I asked today morning when I'm doing the payment for this. So they said it is not available, but I wonder, I mean, why? I mean, of course, it is a big technology, Naresh IT, right? So just thought of asking you if in case you're, have anything about JSP, if there
No,
is any
actually,
course available.
I'm not sure about that, but I can check with the team and we'll let you know tomorrow. Or
Sure.
else, the person contact detail I have shared, no, Prashad. So you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
check with him.
I called him only. I mean, of course, we had a call today with him.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, but I didn't get a proper information. Of course, they asked me what is JSP. So yeah, it's okay. Probably, if you have any information about it, probably you can just tell me
Sh-
tomorrow.
Sure, sure. I'll try to check with them, like if there's any course. So I'll update you.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Murli Krishna, yeah, I'm going to provide that course coupon only. CSS3 Masterclass, your complete beginner to advanced class. We can take the external URL for images. Yes, we can, but sometimes we get course error. So if we have something like that, then we're not supposed to use that. But it is not good to take like the web address of any image, because as I said, it may break in the future. So always put that image in your local folder as a backup, and from there only you link that image in your website. Yanresh, now you can.
Yeah, yeah. So can I know the difference between the pixel which you are taking, like 100 percentage and 100 pixel, like the difference?
Yeah, see, for now I can explain you in brief, but we have this topic, values and units in CSS. Then I will explain you about that pixels, win, vmin, vmax, everything. But for now, see, percentage means it will take the 100%. 100% means the 100% width of its parent. Okay,
Okay,
its
okay,
parent. And pixels is nothing but one pixel is equal to one dot of your screen. Okay,
okay, okay,
so that is the difference here. So you can go with the like fixed width or height, or the fixed unit as pixels, or you can go with the like dynamic one, is that is relative actually, percentage. So it will be always relative to its parent.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. No, Pradosh, I do not have any Facebook group. I have Telegram group. And once you will join the course, hopefully I'm going to share my WhatsApp group link as well. Hey Khalil, I'm not able to allow you to speak because I think you are using older version of Zoom. It is saying here on the pop-up. Yeah, we can show any image, whatever dimension you want. We have that property in CSS. We can do. You people are very curious actually. I will show you each and everything. Don't worry. We are actually yet to learn a lot more things in HTML. Post that will start CSS. And please don't miss even a single session. So you will be able to understand each and every topic easily. Okay. Okay. Then if you do not have any other question, then we can drop off for the day. Tomorrow we'll connect again in another room. The admin person is going to share you the new updated link. Once you will join, you will get registered. Rashmi, 1 second. Just raise your hand, no, so I'll allow to speak. Yeah, now you can unmute your mic and you can ask your question.
Sir, I have created one folder in the desktop
Okay.
for the image. Like I have pasted the image in that folder. But while giving the image source as folder
Uh,
name slash image name
your
dot
your voice is breaking actually.
sir, can you hear me now?
Your voice is breaking. One thing you can do, I'm
Okay,
promoting you as a host. Okay. So just share your screen, no, so I'll be able to see that.
sir, I have connected through mobile,
Oh, okay.
not through.
So, but you are using your laptop.
Yeah, sir.
So what you have done exactly? Tell me what problem
Sir,
you
I
are
have
getting.
created one folder as HTML. I
Okay,
have pasted, downloaded the image and pasted in HTML folder. But
fine.
in the image source, if I give HTML
Hmm.
uh,
Okay.
image name dot jpj, I'm getting error. It is not
So where is your index file or your HTML file where you have placed that one?
in desktop only, in desktop folder only. Desktop.
In same folder, image and that file is there in same
Yeah,
folder.
yeah.
So remove that folder name. Just keep the image name with extension and just try that.
I have tried with that also, but I'm not getting, sir.
I do you have the correct extension of that image, JPG or JPEG or PNG? What type of image it is?
JPEG.
And here in extension, I can see that is JPG you have mentioned.
Yeah.
Try it once with the JPEG.
But still, it is a broken image, sir.
Your image name is rose.jpg.
Yeah, sir.
Uh, from where you have taken that name, just right click on the image and
Mm.
go to properties. And from there you copy the name once.
1 minute. Sir, I will try once tomorrow. If I'm
Okay.
getting error, I will check with that, sir.
Yeah, sure. And make sure like when you are attending the session, if you have laptop,
Mm.
just
Mhm.
connect with the laptop. So in case if you're getting error, then I'll be able to solve that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Thank
Anyone
you so much,
else?
sir.
Yeah, no issue, no problem. Anyone else? Okay, then we can drop off if you do not have any question, as I'm not seeing any new query in the chat field. Okay, fine then. Good night, everyone. Bye.